Welcome, everybody, and we are fired up for another sensational college football matchup. Nobody at home today who can stake their claim in this neutral site showdown. There's nothing quite like wrapping up a regular season with a bowl victory. It just leaves a good taste in your mouth going into the offseason. As we'll see a squad from the Big Ten, the Michigan Wolverines, taking on the 6th-ranked team in the land, the Texas Longhorns. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. Kickoff team out there ready to tee it up in this bowl game. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. First down for this offense. Defense looks like they're coming. Back to pass, it's Orji. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18.
We were talking to the defensive coaching staff coming into this game tonight, and they said we really feel good about our pass rush. We feel like we've got guys up front that can win one-on-one. We've got to let these guys hunt. We've got to let them eat. And they're doing it on the first play of the game, getting a sack.
We'll see if they can dig one up that goes forward this time on second down from the 18. They'll run play action. He'll get rid of it. Working on the right. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense.
Well, that's a really nice job surveying the field and delivering an accurate throw. You know, when I think back to Michigan quarterbacks, I think of guys like Elvis Gerbach or Tom Brady, Jim Harbaugh, Brian Griese, guys that could hurt you throwing the ball from the pocket, surveying the field, reading defense.
Hits the accelerator to the right. Inside the 10. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Michigan.
And these offensive coordinators tell you they want to start fast and they want to establish the run game. That is exactly what you did. First drive, you hand the football off, making the big explosive run, setting the tone for this football game.
About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. Coming out with it, it's Golden. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The offense lining up for a first down play. Looking for a crease. It's Blue. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
Listen, I know there are a lot of DBs out there that all they want to do is get interceptions and dance in the end zone. This dude likes to put his face in the fan, get close to the line of scrimmage, and tackle. And on the opening drive, if he's out there, he gets a huge tackle for loss early. That is a statement play.
On the run, fires downfield. How about getting the foot down on that throw for the big completion? They'll snap it on first down from the 35. Use the play fake, now to throw. Coming after it. Just couldn't find an open man. He'll get rid of it, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. To throw, it's Ewers. Throws for the tight end. It's caught. Just gashing this defense. A big gainer to the 40-yard line. Always nice to have that security blanket of the tight end.
And it's nice to have a tight end that can line up in different areas of the field, too. It's not always going to be in a three-point stance. He can sometimes be in the backfield. You could flex him out into the slot. They might even try to put this guy out at wide receiver in the split end position and see what he can do there, because this guy is a weapon.
Defense, man, it helps you a lot when you can be a linebacker or a corner or safety, anybody. When you see the QB throw the football, now I can break on the football right away and limit gains like right here on this play.
Trying to get to it. Couldn't find anyone open here, and he'll live to fight another play. It'll be third down. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. The receivers often will run their route based on a side adjustment. Spits it out to the back. That was almost picked off, and what a disaster that would have been to throw a pick on the opening drive. Instead, it's fourth down. No sign of the punt team as they will go for it and try to move those chains. Unloads to the wideout. Makes the catch. He's got enough. And they finally get him to the ground. An easy conversion for this offense. Defense not exactly the perfect fourth down call there. And the Longhorns come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. And he gets out of there and gets some yardage and gets down without taking any punishment. On first and goal, they have a chance to answer with a score of their own. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Texas!
This running back was not going to be denied. Nice blocking up front to create a hole for this running back, and he was able to take advantage.
And he knocks the extra point through the uprights. So an 82-yard drive there. And he found his way to the end zone from the 7 to cap it. And we're all square as he's set to kick it away. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Guys, here come those maize and blue winged helmets on offense. After standing on the sideline and watching that long touchdown drive, they really need to put something together to give their defense a rest.
And that's a real thing, man. Like, you played a lot of plays, you get worn out, you need a chance to go decompress on the sideline, get some oxygen. Palmer, now it's on this offense.
Yeah, this is the definition of complementary football, because it's a two-pronged problem. You've got to score points and answer, but you've also got to take your time and give your defense an opportunity to get their win.
First down to start the drive after the break. Dropping back, it's Orji. Just missed his man, gave him just a little too much. Well, guys, bowl season is here. Always fun to get these non-traditional matchups that you don't see regularly. What do you guys remember about playing in a bowl?
I think you remember all the moments throughout the season, throughout your career, and then it's the last time that you ever get these group of individuals together. You say goodbye to so many people, and it's kind of bittersweet, but always fun, Jesse, to dance with your boys one last time. But another thing, too, I love the swag bags, personally. I love getting the gifts.
Yeah, I mean, to me, David, really, it was thinking about the tradition and history of these bowl games. I think that's one of the best things about college football. We're in an era today where bowl games don't matter as much as they did back when you and I played, but it was special to take the field with your guys one more time, but playing in games that had so much...
Lets it fly! And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down.
That's why it's so important for this defense to win 1st and 2nd down. You set up 3rd and longs like that, you can show your exotic looks, you can get the pass rush going, everybody on the back end expecting throw, and that's how you force incompletions and force 4th downs.
3 straight incompletions, and undaunted, they'll go for it on 4th and 10. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Oh, he loves to fire downfield. And it's picked off. Takes it the other way. And after the interception, able to get it in plus territory, taking it back to the 41. So now the Longhorns take over and they'll send out the offense. This could be a real turning point in the game. They scored a touchdown. They got to stop. And now a chance to break the tie.
Yeah, this offense has got it cooking, man. And how about the defense? Great job getting that stop, getting the football right back to the hot hand. Now this offense, Palmer, has a chance to take it.
You can see the offense, too. They understand the situation right now. They were jonesing on the sidelines to get another opportunity to run back on the field. They are ready to drive this ball and go score.
Caught in the backfield. It's Blue. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up.
I like the play call on offense. I like you trying to get the running back involved in the pass game, too. Defense was ready for that one. Let's see what you got dialed up on 3rd.
We'll take a quick break here. 2 minutes to play in the 1st half. From the 36, a 3rd down, and you wonder if they're willing to take 2 plays to get the 1st. Looking downfield, it's Ewers. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. Perhaps emboldened by converting a 4th down earlier in the game, they'll try a 2nd time. Fires to the wideout. And it's incomplete, and the defense stands tall and gets off the field.
Well, they're unable to come up with that one on 4th down, and I remember this as a player. You practice specific plays on 4th down for those types of situations, and you know all week against the scout team, they've gotten really clean looks, easy to execute against. They didn't get a clean look that time, so you chalk it up to the defense and take note of it next time. You might not run that play again if you're in a similar situation.
They're going to throw it to start the drive. And the pressure was in his grill and an eyelash. The hurry up now, 2nd down, clock ticking. Linebackers trying to create some confusion. He's going to pass on 2nd down. Got a man, it's Morgan. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
You see it more and more. Smaller wide receivers, I don't care about their size anymore. I put them in the slot. I let them get a good matchup. They're so quick, people can't get their hands on them. They make plays, and I feed them the football. These are guys that have a lot of catches throughout a season.
On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. It's caught downfield. Throwing the comeback looks like such a simple throw, but the timing is so important.
And as a quarterback, man, this is all about trusting your guy. You know exactly where he's going to sit it down. You anticipate it. You throw it. You know he's going to come back and make that play for you.
On 4th down, they'll try to throw it. Catch in the middle. It's Loveland. And this junior loves to show off that big arm. They were willing to spin that wheel of fortune in their own territory, and it paid off.
And it came up good. I mean, I think you see the aggressiveness by these offenses now, willing to go for it on their own territory, and I like it because they got it.
Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. Let's see if they go back to the air after the incompletion. 2nd and 10 from the 48. The give to the running back from the shotgun. And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain.
And offenses want to continue to feature the run. They want balance. Even if it's not super successful, you can take it a little bit at a time just to keep that defense honest.
They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. They've got the screen set up. And he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there.
You got to love that. On defense, one of the most critical statistics out there is how do you play on 3rd down? How do you prevent the opponent from keeping drives alive? Right there, tackling the catch. You gave up the completion. Whoop-de-doo. You set up 4th and long. You're going to get the ball back. Go get some water and celebrate.
Finds his man enough for the first. Not much of a 4th down gamble when it's that much of a sure thing. An easy conversion for this offense.
That's a great example of the receiver knowing exactly where the 1st down marker is. He got the depth he needed to get, so once he was able to make the catch, he already knew he had it, and now a fresh set of downs.
Gets it out fast. And the completion gives him a fresh set of downs and keeps this drive moving. The Wolverines want to crank the tempo. Looking to pass inside the red zone. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down.
And the big tight end, a lot of times that's a bigger strike zone, a bigger dude, and you could tell they put the hit on him, and that ball came out, and it came to the turf. Nice job playing physical by this defense.
Looking for a man. It's Orji. Moving away from pressure. He found a little opening and got loose. They couldn't stop him in the backfield, so a solid pickup there. They'll immediately call timeout.
Well, great job there by the defense because they weren't able to get him sacked right away, but you saw the coverage in the back end. Nowhere for the quarterback to throw the football. Didn't get the sack, obviously. You don't get the negative play, but you also don't give up a big one. You're feeling pretty good about where you are right now in this drive.
In the gun and looking to throw on 3rd down. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. They'll play it safe and send out the field goal unit. And this will be a 41-yarder coming up from the right side. Splits the uprights. It's good. And with that, they've taken the lead. That late-in-the-half field goal always gives you a little boost going to the locker room, and they'll need to finish off these final few seconds and not allow them to answer. He'll bring it out. It's Golden. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. The give to the back. They'll knock him down, and that'll take us to halftime. And the Wolverines will kick it off to start the 2nd half. Fielded in the end zone. It's Golden. He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he'd just taken the touchback. Here comes the Texas offense. And they're trailing on the scoreboard right now, but they are very much in the mix to finish this season with a bowl win.
Yeah, and I think you look at bowl games, sometimes there's a little bit of rust in the first half. That's what you talk about at halftime. Now, we get the ball, we're down. Let's go make a statement to start this 2nd half. We're here, we're ready, we're going to do some damage.
And here's the thing, they're in this bowl game because they're explosive on offense. It takes only one play. There's still lots of football left to be played. If they get this confidence going, they get into a rhythm, watch out.
Nothing to do with the football, and and he just throws it away. It'll be third down.
Another incompletion, and I've said that a lot, and these teams are just struggling. I mean, the offense just doesn't know what to do. Nothing's working. Ground game, throw game. It's kind of been a rock fight on both sides. And they just kind of sneaked that one in there as a defensive guy, 3rd and 5+. I'm thinking pass. They were thinking pass, Palmer, and they slipped the run in.
And it's so nice then to have this guy at running back too, right? Because you could throw it to him on 3rd down or hand it off, and he's got the vision and the athleticism to go pick up that first, keep the drive going.
That is exactly what you're looking for when you talk explosive plays. The defense finally able to make the stop. And the Longhorns are on the move. Quarterback changing the plays at the line. Comes out throwing on 1st down. Just a bit of a misfire there as they can't make the connection.
And that was good defense again, and unfortunately we've been saying that all game long. Really, really good defense. Or, listen, you can spin on the other side. This offense is really bad.
They're trying to get to him. A little screen to the running back. No, sirree, not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one.
And a really nice job by the defense winning 2nd down. I think the quarterback thought he could dump this off, maybe get some positive yards, set up a good 3rd down. The defense did a great job responding and getting that running back on the ground.
On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. He got a hand in there, knocks it away, incomplete.
It's so nice when you know it's 3rd and long, you know a pass is coming, you worked on it all week, get your feet set at the sticks, understand that quarterback's got to be rushed, get him off of his spot. Nice execution by this defense.
On 4th down, trying to find his man. Throws to the wideout. Makes the grab, and it's plenty for the 1st down. And they'll finally shove him out of bounds after a strong run. The Longhorns will have it 1st and 10. Wideout in motion. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. From the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Looking to pass, it's Ewers. Setting up the screen. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall.
Well, a nice gainer on that running back screen. How about the offensive line getting downfield and getting blocks to really help out the back, find some space to go to work.
Touchdown, Longhorns! And that one will give them the lead.
This defense is going to have to do a better job being physical. That's 2 rushing touchdowns they've now allowed. They have got to be better close to the line of scrimmage.
And the extra point is good, and it's a 4-point lead. They put together an 81-yard drive, and it was capped off with the 8-yard run. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. Bounces through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. Michigan ready to get that offense rolling again. Guys, that last trip a little disappointing having to take the 3.
Yeah, and I think, Jesse, you see so many offenses talk about getting yards and the tempo and all the stuff they do. It was a nice job moving the football, but they got to get in the end zone this time.
Yeah, and I think to do that, they just got to be more physical at the point of attack, get some push up front. They need to be the best running team in this game to win.
9-yard pickup on 1st down, and now they can take a shot on 2nd and short. Looking downfield, it's Orji. extending the play. Nothing open downfield, so he'll just toss it away.
And that goes down as incompletion, but that's a smart play. And the QB coach and the OC will be very happy with the decision of the quarterback. He got outside the pocket. He obviously was so he's outside the tackle boxes. He knew he could throw it away as long as he got it past the line of scrimmage. Nothing there, nothing open. Live to fight another down.
And he's down at the 41. That's a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He's going to pass. Got it in the middle. It's Klein.
Nice quick throw there. It's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find a rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw. And you can tell that these two guys, they rep that play in practice all the time, and it's now showing up here on the field.
The completion short of the sticks. It's second down. Give to the running back. The Wolverines will have a first down. They'll try to snap it quickly. Goes to the option. He'll pitch it. And he'll pick up one. It brings up 2nd and 9. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and the defense needs to come up with a stop to close this thing out. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Defense trying to keep this offense from getting a line on who to block. That's caught. It's Edwards. He's brought down. Solid pickup, but a little bit short of the first down.
What a great job by the quarterback working through his progressions here. In a 2-minute situation, he doesn't force it down the field if it's not open. Check it down to your back. Let him go to work, and he comes up with a huge play.
Back to throw. It's Orji. Fires and picked off. He'll try to take it back. He's at the 40. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but on the great return to improve this field position. About the only good thing that happened for the offense on that play, at least it wasn't a pick six. What a return.
Yeah, that didn't look good for the offense. You know all those big fellas, those old linemen, they're not going to be able to go make the play. So as the DB getting the interception, you know, if you can break that play and you can get past that level, it might be to the house. It might be to the crib. Lucky that wasn't a pick six if you're on offense.
Off the play fake. He's got it on the run. Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. Motion trying to get the defense to show its hand. Looking to move the chains. They throw it complete to the left. He ended up going backwards on the play, and they will not convert that 3rd down. So on 4th down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather. Now on 4th down, here comes the field goal team. He'll boot it from the left side, and from this distance, that angle ought to be fairly easy. It is good.
Well, that's a huge kick right there because now the opponent has to score a touchdown here in the fourth quarter. That put so much pressure on the opponent now. Nice job by the special teams going out and executing in a big moment.
That ball skips through the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 25-yard line. And here comes the Michigan offense back on the field. And they're going to have to fight this defense, and they're also up against it with time, Jesse.
Yeah, no doubt, Reese. And this quarterback now, he's going to have to...
And he throws another interception, his third of the night. And they'll drag...
Welcome, everyone, to the ultimate game in the college football season. Everything has built to this, the battle for the national championship and college football immortality, a moment that every young football player grows up dreaming about. And these two teams have survived the expanded playoff grind. They have battled through a regular season, multiple playoff victories, all sorts of challenges and adversity, and they've arrived at this moment, the battle for that precious trophy. So we'll see a squad from the SEC, the Tennessee Volunteers, taking on another team from the SEC, the Texas Longhorns. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here as always by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, everything has been building to this. It's time for the national championship. Let's crown a champion. Kickoff. This is it, the ultimate game in college football, national championship at stake. And the return man decides to signal. line getting set up. It's a first down play. Linebackers moving around trying to confuse the offense. And on the carry, he's heading left. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Well, that was that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time, the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
The pre-snap motion from the offense. Dropping back, it's Ayamaleva. Quick throw to his receiver. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. Tackled at the 44, but good enough for a first down. The Vols will crank up the tempo.
Boy, great throw and a first down for Tennessee, and they are in business. This quarterback is playing well, and, you know, Chris, they are able to recruit the nation when it comes to quarterback play because of the history and tradition they have. Started really with Peyton Manning, but has worked its way through. Think about T. Martin, won the national title in '90.
Looking to make a big play downfield. Oh, and it's dropped right off his hands. A chance for a big play, but little early nerves on the part of that receiver.
Chris, a big part of the reason they're playing in this national championship is they're an aggressive offense. They didn't hit this one, but I love the idea, and I think it sends a clear message that this defense better be ready to defend the long ball.
And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. Caught over the middle. It's Thornton. They'll bring him down, but the spin cycle put on that defender, my goodness. The Volunteers look to keep this drive moving.
In all of our prep work coming into this national championship, I really wondered how this secondary would hold up against this quarterback and this group of receivers. They better be ready to make some adjustments because right now, this quarterback is having his way with him.
And uses his speed to pick up solid yardage.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a first down.
And the Volunteers getting set on 1st and 10. Receiver in motion now. Looking to chuck it again. Nice grab. It's Thornton. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage.
That's another huge gain for this guy. And I'll tell you what they're doing a good job of is moving him around. He's not aligning just in one spot where the defense has an idea of where he is to try to take him out of the game. They moved him around, given him a chance to get some one-on-one matchups. And boy, is he taking advantage of that here in the first half of the national title.
Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. And that one is incomplete in the end zone. Offense getting set. It's second down. Back to pass. It's Ayamaleva. Looking for 6. Makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Vols. Empty backfield now as they go for 2. Quarterback drops back. And he makes the catch in the end zone. The 2-point try pushes the lead up to 8 now. Kickoff team is out on the field. And he takes this from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Looking out throwing here to start the drive. grab down the middle. It's Golden. And the broken tackle there produces a solid game.
Love to see the short passing game as a great go-to for any offensive coordinator in the first quarter because it's reliable and allows you to see how the defense is reacting. That can open up for other things later on.
And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards.
Well, they get stuffed at the line of scrimmage here. That's going to bring up a third down play for this offense. And, hey, I know it's the first half, but with the way this defense is playing and the fact that they have a nice lead, this is an important third down to try to convert here.
Breaks loose at the 40. Tackled after a solid gain. It's enough for a first down, and that should wrap up the first quarter of play. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. And we're able to tackle the ball carrier there.
That's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the second and third-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Ball's incomplete, broken up by the defender nicely that time.
Chris, I don't know if it's the hype of the national championship, the timing between the quarterback and his receivers, but they have not been able to get anything going at all here in the first half. And the problem is they're already down in this game. They've got to put the ball through the air and start hitting some passes, or there's no chance they come back and have a chance to win.
The offense facing a tough conversion here, 3rd and long from the 42. Dropping back, it's yours. He's going to be brought down by that ferocious pass rush. Nice sack.
Now they put that nickel defense, and I think that's the right call. You get more speed to be able to cover with those 5 defensive backs. It also allows that defensive line with that good coverage to get after the quarterback, as we see here.
4th down, looking to throw for it. Here's a fumble way behind the line of scrimmage. Looks like the defense has it. Touchdown, Tennessee. A fumble return for 6.
Oh, it's your worst nightmare if you're a quarterback. They bring the blitz. He doesn't recognize it. Ball goes on the ground. Defense does a great job of picking this thing.
Intercepted in the end zone. Pass midfield. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. Bringing it out. It's Golden. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. He's going to hand this off. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
And he's tackled after the catch. So we've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense trying to get something going here and cut into this lead before halftime. Looking to throw. It's yours. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
It's a good job by the defense here on this 3rd down, and now it's going to bring up a big 4th down play and a decision here for the head coach.
Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. 4th down. He's throwing for it. Hit as he released it. He's got it, and that is enough for a 1st down. Brought down at the 33. That's good enough to move the sticks. Longhorns with 1st and 10 here. Looking to throw again. The sure hands. It's Golden. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. They'll crank up the tempo here with the clock ticking down. 2nd down. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Minimal gain brought down short of the marker. They get to the line in a hurry here for this 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the ball. That's a big 3rd down defensive play.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
It's a gamble here. Offense going for it on 4th down inside their own 40. And the wideout goes in motion. Needs a completion here on 4th down. It's complete. That's enough for a 1st down. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the 1st down. 4th down conversion gives him a fresh set of downs, but time is running out. Got to get to the line quickly. Dropping back. It's yours. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. Deep shot caught down inside the 20. They bring him down at the 7. The offense set up now with a 1st and goal. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Man, you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
Second down and goal upcoming. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Grab near the sticks. It's Helm. And he'll get there. Touchdown, Longhorns. And they get set now to try the PAT. PAT up and good. They get a little bit closer. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with a touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. And here's the fair catch by the return man. And Tennessee's offense back out on the field now. Interesting position here. How aggressive do they get to try to add to this lead before halftime? Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. He's going for a big play downfield. Aggressive call, a deep shot on 1st down, but incomplete.
Well, it's an incompletion here. I bet this secondary is going to play a little bit deeper just to make sure they don't get hit on any deep throws later in this game.
To throw, it's Ayamaleva. Fires it to the wideout. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag, brings up 3rd down. The Volunteers will hustle to the line here to run the hurry-up. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Lets it go quickly. Here's a wide-open receiver, complete. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Well, if I'm this defense, you get these guys to 3rd down, you better bracket or double team some kind of coverage roll to this receiver to take him away. This guy makes another big play. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Looking for the wideout.
He's got an open man downfield, and it's caught. The offense will take their first timeout of the half to talk strategy here. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And he floats this pass deep down the right side. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. And the Vols will line up here on 1st down and goal. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. Touchdown, Volunteers. This offense cannot be stopped. Empty set as they try for the 2-point conversion. So the offense clicking now, Kirk, building the lead, and this one could get out of hand.
Well, it's just complete domination. The offense is executing and doing their job, putting points on the board. The defense has shown up, prepared, ready to play. It just feels like this game's getting sideways in a hurry.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Golden. Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. They'll spot the ball near midfield at the 48. Good work by the return team. One more play before they head to the locker room. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. And that falls incomplete as time runs out in the first half of play. Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. And the hands team able to recover the football. And the Longhorns offense takes the field. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Grab behind the line. It's Golden. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Well, this wide receiver has it all. We know about his leaping ability and his speed. But what I've seen today is the precise route running. Another example of it there. And the timing with this quarterback and this receiver is just a thing of beauty.
From the shotgun, here's an inside give. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
Well, it's a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
Tight end goes in motion. Running game is working. They'll stick with it on 1st down. That's a strong stiff arm. Got a lane. Can he get in? He'll make it into the end zone. Touchdown, Texas.
Chris, he broke free from the line of scrimmage. I thought he might have a 10 or 15-yard gain, but he shows you the speed that he has to take it all the way to the house.
They're set now to try the PAT. PAT is good. They still trail, though. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. And the Volunteers' high-tempo offense is back out on the field. This game has suddenly gotten more interesting, so this offense needs to be productive here. He's looking deep here. The catch is made for a huge pickup. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. No stopping him. Takes it all the way. Touchdown, Vols. Now they'll empty the backfield on this 2-point conversion. As a design quarterback keeper. And he gets into the end zone for 2 more points. The lead is now 16. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. Bringing it out. It's Golden. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or the defense come up with a stop? Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
You get to the national championship, Chris, you'd love to see more balance. They've not been able to run the football the entire game, putting everything on this quarterback in their passing game.
And looking for a big play here. The downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up 3rd down. Urgency now for the offense that hate to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Back to pass. It's yours. Bringing pressure. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Well, I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance. But he held it just a little bit too long, and the defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
And he's throwing for it on 4th down. He's got it. Enough for a 1st down. Breaks clear. End zone ahead. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Longhorns. This offense is still clicking. That's a crucial score. Let's see if they can build momentum and complete this comeback.
Well, I know they're still trailing, but that score is a great first step in trying to break down this lead. You don't want to leave it all to the 4th quarter when the pressure really intensifies and you have limited time.
It's incomplete. A dangerous pass there. Almost picked off in the end zone. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. Texas. And the fair catch signaled for and taken. And Tennessee's high-powered offense is back out on the field. It was a one-play touchdown drive through the air last time. The defense makes some adjustments. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Going for a big play downfield. It's intercepted. Tried to fire it into a tight window. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down. The offense is set up with excellent field position. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. Caught quickly. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8. Made the catch, but he was surrounded for not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards.
Lets it fly to the wideout. Looks downfield and finds a receiver who worked his way wide open. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
The Longhorns are in the red zone. And that's incomplete, even on a 1st down pass attempt. He felt heavy pressure. Coming to the line on 2nd down, this is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Off an RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. Tackle at the 8 after the completion. When they convert here on 3rd down in the red zone, this is a 4-point type of play, touchdown or field goal. A handoff to the back. They bring him down after a gain. Looks like they'll spot it inches short of a 1st down. The offense trailing here in the 2nd half. This is a crucial 4th down try. Looking to pass. It's yours. Touchdown, Texas. Still plenty of life left. Kicking team out for the PAT try. PAT up and good. They get a little bit closer. Now they get set to kick it away. And the returner elects to fair catch it, no return. First down here for this offense. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Not able to connect, incomplete. The ball's hustled to the line to run the hurry up. He's back to throw again on 2nd and 10. He'll take a deep shot. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there, but now it's 3rd down.
Boy, this quarterback is living on the edge. Remember, he threw an interception in the last drive. Thought he might learn from that. Instead, he throws the ball right back into coverage. I thought he threw another pick. He better change the way he's playing the game or he's going to cost his team a game.
Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Caught over the middle. It's Thornton. The defense able to bring him down to wrap up the 3rd quarter of play. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a 1st down. Looking downfield. It's Ayamaleva. Receiver makes the catch. Defense makes the stop after the completion. That completion makes it 2nd and medium.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards.
He'll take a deep shot here. Deep shot caught inside the 25. And a huge gain. They finally bring him down at the 11. The Vols pick up enough for a 1st down here. And he'll set up to throw. Grab down the middle. It's White. 0 running room. Stop right at the line of scrimmage.
This is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
2nd down here. Time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. So the clock stops as we head into the final 2 minutes of play here. This defense needing to step up and make a play now. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. He's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete. Crucial 3rd down coming up in the red zone. Can they keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Caught over the middle. It's Thornton. He's not going to get the 1st down. It's 4th down now. The Volunteers come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. Drops back, looking for a 4th down conversion. Launching one to the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee. Still no answer for the passing game. Empty backfield now as they go for 2. The defense with more pre-snap movement. Back to throw. It's Ayamaleva. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. And he makes the grab. A successful 2-point try. They bump the lead up even more. Getting set to kick the ball off now. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. The Longhorns offense takes the field. Now begin with a quick throw to the left. Breaks loose at the 40. Rips off a big gain. Finally tackled at the 46. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Fires it to the wideout. Catch made, a lot of space now. Eventually taken down, but how about the spin move that earned him first down yardage? Longhorns are in the red zone. Looking to throw it from the red zone. Oh, the quick throw falls incomplete. Incompletion makes it 2nd down. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now 3rd down coming up. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. He stopped short of the marker, so it's 4th down now. The offense stays on the field, down multiple possessions. Easy choice. Trying for a 4th down completion. Caught near the goal line. Can't get to the end zone. They'll spot the ball at the 2. Here's a 1st down, not wasting any time after that conversion on 4th. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. Touchdown, Longhorns. This game is far from over.
Well, hold on now, Chris. We're under 2 minutes to go, and these guys will not go away. They hit this extra point. You cover an onside kick. You never know.
And he's not going to get there. The 2-point try fails. They can't cut into this deficit any further. I believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick. Oh, the onside kick is recovered, and the gamble pays off. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Empty set now, 5 wide. First play of the drive, they come out throwing. And he finds a wide-open receiver. They forgot about him downfield. They bring him down, but wow, the freshman showing off the arm strength. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. They'll try a pass here. With the catch, it's White.
Man-to-man coverage, you run the drag route, you prefer to get the ball downfield, but the matchup called for at least some positive yards underneath, and he makes a nice throw.
And that'll do it. We have a national champion. Hello and welcome to Austin, Texas, one of our favorite stops on the tour. And today, Darrell K. Royal Stadium is packed and revved up, ready to make noise for the Texas Longhorns. And a game like this is what makes college football great. Yeah, there's history and tradition, but right here, right now, there is tremendous intensity and bitterness on this field. You can feel it. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the Oklahoma Sooners, taking on the 6th-ranked team in the land, the Texas Longhorns. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. And the Sooners will kick this deep to start us off. He's got it inside the 15. And they get into the ground at the 30. That's where the drive will start. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. On the run, it's Blue. That's a big hit at the end, but they can get a fresh set of downs.
Chris, I know it's the first play of the game. Boy, nice job on this offensive line. The back gets behind him, picks up some positive yards.
On first down, they'll keep their running game churning.
When you can get good chunks of yardage like this on early downs, it just keeps you on schedule, leading to more manageable third down situations. Never underestimate the value of consistently getting 4 or more yards a pop like that.
A gain makes it second and medium. Looking downfield, it's Ewers. Catch hauled in here over the middle. Finds just enough space and makes the first down.
Well, the receiver does all the work here. Man, that is easy living for this quarterback. Really good footwork by the receiver, gets the separation, and at that point, it's just pitch and catch for the quarterback.
Takes the handoff, heads to the right. They've got him after a 7-yard gain, so second and 3.
Hey, nice RPO here by the offense. Defense can sit back, make it easy on the quarterback, hand it off up the middle. Nice solid gain. Stay ahead of the chains.
Finding some room at the 25. Touchdown, Texas. Just ran away from the defense. Wow, that is an impressive start, Kirk. In an emotional game like this, to be so efficient, to click like that early is impressive.
Well, it's very impressive and a great way to start for this team because all the build-up and all the hype, now you can just settle in and play your game.
PAT is good, so it's 7-0. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. And a misfire there on the kickoff as it goes out of bounds. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. The guys up front lined up. It's first down. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Not enough on that one. It falls incomplete. Remember, last time they played, the Sooners pulled out a close one. That was a heartbreaker for the Longhorns.
You know, when I think of this rivalry, Chris, it's one of those rivalries that just goes back and forth and back and forth. Oklahoma had that narrow win last time out. You know that has Texas's attention today.
That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior. What's cool about the battle for the golden hat is that it's a wearable trophy. You see the winning side there and grab that hat, Kirk, and they take a picture that lasts a lifetime.
And, Chris, think about it over the years. All the different folks that have been able to have a chance to put that hat on. Charlie Strong, of course, when Texas had a big win. Baker Mayfield, Vince Young, and it goes back and forth. And you're right, today, whoever wins this game, they're going to be quick to get that hat on.
Tackle is made near the 48-yard line. And that's a first down for the offense.
The Sooners starting a new series here on 1st and 10. He hands it off from the gun. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What is an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Tackle is finally made, but not before a big gain. They'll spot it at the 24.
Chris, it's just a great throw here. Surgical and precise in doing what they need to do to be able to pick up that first down and keep this Oklahoma offense on the move.
That's the end of the first quarter. With the score, Texas 7, Oklahoma 0.
Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Keeping it on the ground here.
The defensive coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Second down play coming up for this offense. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. And he's able to find some running room. Nice pickup.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance at a really nice gain.
Third down here. Time for perhaps one more play before the 2-minute warning. So we've reached the 2-minute warning as this offense tries to take the lead here before halftime. Offense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's third down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Receiver makes the grab. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
Powering through. Tackle just short of the goal line at the 1. What a run.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of it.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
What a job by this defense. They would simply not relent. Incredible effort.
Coming up, second down and goal. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. Second down and goal. He tried to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. Fights his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Oklahoma.
Boy, how exciting has this first half been? We get a touchdown here. They're an extra point away from tying this game up. A lot of great action here.
Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete. So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. He's going to return it from near the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. Let's see how this offense plays this. They try to get some more points for the half or play it more conservatively. Going to try to use his legs here. And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
I love that this guy's not willing to just give up on plays. You know, he's got enough athletic ability to give you some positive yards in a run game, and he's able to do that right here.
Getting set. Here's second down. To throw. It's yours. It's a quick grab. Tackle right at the 30. Good enough to move the sticks.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up under the receivers, the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. Forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Pulls it in. It's Blue. Running right through tacklers. Forced out of bounds after a big gain. This offense set up with a first down.
Boy, nice job here by this offense, creating an opportunity for this receiver to excel after the catch. It's early in this game, so this defense better get their arms around this receiver because he could be a monster today.
So just before halftime here, out comes the field goal unit. And he knocks it right through the uprights. Longhorns will kick this away to start the second half. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. Brought down to the 32, so good job by the returner there. And the Sooners offense is back out on the field. First down, looking to throw the football. He cannot escape. Defense with a sack.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
The offense will look to regroup here at 2nd and 11. Scanning the field, it's Arnold. Pressure is coming. Makes the catch downfield. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
I'll tell you what, you're going to load up on this running game and you're going to leave your corners one-on-one. You better be ready when you take on Oklahoma. Think about all the receivers they've had over the years. Just off the top of my head, guys like CeeDee Lamb and Hollywood Brown, they get left one-on-one. They're going to make you pay for it. This receiver showing.
It is intercepted. Not much room in that return. Tackled at the 16, but an important takeaway for this defense.
Boy, just a drive killer right there, Chris. He didn't seem to throw that ball with much confidence. Just put it up for grabs, and defense comes down with it.
They'll test the right side here. A change of direction. And they'll tackle him about the 23-yard line.
Well, I would just stick with this RPO. That's a really solid gain, and it's plays like this that eventually make that defense collapse down. Then you can pull it and hit a big play through the air to your receiver.
Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a first down.
You know, each receiver brings something a little bit different to the table, Chris. To me, the outside receivers usually are a little bit longer, taller guys. You get those slot receivers in the inside, not only can they make the catch, but they have quickness to make plays after the catch. Great example of that right here.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Short connection to the tight end here. They get him down, but he crosses midfield, spot the ball at the 44.
This is why running the football is so important. You run the ball, and if you don't play action, it affects the eyes of the safeties and linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
Second effort, their defense cannot stop him short of the marker. The Longhorns begin a new series here, 1st and 10. To throw, it's yours. And with nobody open, he chooses to just throw it away. The 6th play of the drive coming up. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. Running out of time in the pocket. Grab down the middle. It's Golden. They make the tackle, but it sets the offense up for a 1st and goal from the 10.
Well, it's a big risk to play man-to-man coverage by this defense, and this time they get caught. Great timing between the quarterback and his receiver. You can see what can happen when that timing is right. Big things can happen.
Longhorns come to the line with 1st and goal. 1st and goal, they'll try to run it in. Stopped short of the end zone. Spot the ball at the 2-yard line.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here. And he's a good back. But I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. Caught in the backfield. It's Golden. And the tackle is made on what's going to be the final play of this period.
That's the end of the 3rd quarter with the score Texas 10, Oklahoma 6.
Crucial play to begin the new quarter. The offense sets up with a 3rd and goal. Some pre-snap movement, back in motion, on the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Tell you what, for a tired defense that's been out on that field for a long time on this drive, What a stop there on 3rd and goal. It brings us to 4th and goal. And as a head coach on the offensive side, when you put together this kind of drive and you're this close inside the 3-yard line, you got to come away here with a touchdown.
Oh, they've stopped him short. What a 4th down play, and they will take over on downs now.
Chris, I like the call here going for it on 4th down, but the receiver has got to do a better job of knowing exactly where that 1st down marker is and run that route a yard or two beyond the sticks to be able to give yourself a chance to pick up the 1st down. Instead, the defense comes up with a stop, and they get the ball back.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. To the air, it's Arnold. Snags the quick throw. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, we just continue to see this defense make great plays, especially with their tackling. And the awareness to understand we're in the 4th quarter, you're trying to keep this offense in bounds so they keep that clock moving.
Going to pick up the 3rd and short through the air. Oh, the pass is picked off. Touchdown, Longhorns. Wow, what a play, a defensive score.
Man, that is every defensive lineman's dream. He played running back in high school or Little League. He showed some tremendous athletic